I really want Rey to look at the Jedi like Luke did and discover that the Jedi were failures. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hey, this is a clip from our full episode, which you can check out on the channel or in the description. Now, back to the clip. Daisy Ridley came on stage and everyone's like, oh my gosh, Daisy Ridley, Rey, whoa!
Did we call it or did we call it?
We called it.
Yeah.
Called it months ago. It's not surprising. We all had a hunch, and I think one of the very interesting things here, we have some details around Damon Lindelof's story, because he was originally writing it, and there were some creative differences. It wasn't quite holding up to the standards that Lucasfilm wanted the movie to really hold up to. And I think one of those reasons is because it all tied around an original character. And according to some reporting, we see that with the loss of Damon Lindelof, they also lost that actress who was originally going to play the main character here. And I just find that really fascinating. And now they're going back to, I kind of think this is what most people expected them to do with whatever next movie it was to continue the story of Rey and crew.
It's like the rumblings were initially that, this is going to be a whole new thing. We're kind of done with the Skywalkers. We're going to move on.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you know what, maybe let's just fall back on that plan and let's just keep going with Rey. We have a good thing going here.
Wait a second. People like this Rey character.
We lost our one guy that had a great idea, but let's go back to this. This would be great.
Not in a bad way, but I think it's the safe choice. And I think that this is the right choice for where Star Wars is right now.
Really? Why do you say that?
I just think from overall the themes that they're trying to play with and the characters that they've set up with and the background that we now know for this, which is the rebuilding of the Jedi Order with Rey rebuilding it. I think it is the right choice for Lucasfilm to play it safe right now so Star Wars goes on longer. From a business perspective, they need movies because the TV shows don't bring in anything.
I think the thing that concerns me most with this course of action is that once again, we're not seeing a clear path. We're only seeing Rey's gonna rebuild the Jedi Order. That's literally, I feel like that's all we're gonna ever get.
Are you just trying to wondering what the next step is for that?
I'm wondering where they're going with it. I'm wondering if they know the 3 movies next, Yeah.
I don't know if they want to do that. I think this movie might just want to be setting up this new era, because this will be the furthest into the future around the Star Wars saga that we've seen. You have just a lot of different pieces here, and I don't know if they actually want to commit to a trilogy yet. I think they may just say, okay, this is the entry into this new era.
Interesting. So this is kind of like the Rogue One of whatever new era.
This is like a New Hope, really. This is them setting up what is Star Wars now.
Yeah, interesting times for Star Wars. So it's definitely seemed like they had a totally different direction for this movie. And now, like you said, they're going with the safe route. I get it, and I'll definitely see it, but I think I really keep my expectations kind of low.
Yeah. See, I'm really torn of being super excited with this movie. One, it's got the Peaky Blinders writer that's taking lead on the writing, which I think is hopeful. And it sounds like they're nuking the entire slate when it comes down to it. Rey building up the new Jedi Order is fascinating. We've talked about this before of why would she want to do that? She doesn't seem set up in the sequel trilogy to really want to do that at all. She really buries the lightsabers, which almost seemed like a very final decision there. And it didn't seem like with the books, her collecting them, she didn't seem to really learn a whole lot from those. I mean, she did.
I mean, frankly, she just has a whole lot of natural talent, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's anyone to lead a new Order of Jedi, sure, you got all the Force powers.
But she also has the foundations with those books. To kind of sum this up, I really want Rey to look at the Jedi like Luke did and discover that the Jedi were failures and take the failures of the Jedi and bring them forward into a way that makes them sustainable.
Yeah.
But also sets up this next big bad.